Alextato ki ha le Oglala Lakota College etaha ke na KILI Radio etaha lextato ki ha wichoya ke naish na kunnash le takun wons be chat ha iwongola ko na koash na wakanja ke ha ash na wichunkik siapi وتعتقد أول مخبئات خط بيتشا لتشما كاتا وهينا ها ل Oglala Lakota College Storytelling كله أشنا ل بيتو يامني تشاشنا مزاج بشكل زابطة هتا شاك بوهيها أشنا ويتشويا كيونكاو هنا ل المكاتا وهين خلتشي وشكاهي تا أشنا هي تشاشنا ليلا واش أغمى أشنا ل Lakota yapikile dokeshke chunna lehan dokashnya ashna wolak. Chashna tuktek til kchiwai chashna imukhapi. Dokeshke chanu huoya. Hane ashna lechiwa chashna Lakota yapikile dokeshke unkapsa. Chunkapunka lena wakajake ha. Lakota yapikile on speech kachil. Hoćemo ashni umela kakte ha lehta tukha na kontaktel ashna oyukshicha khale wa ha le oloa lenna kon khoshkala kon tam the taras chumela kan kholoa ashkata cha wa na wa chat oyukshicha kontaktel han tiwa ke ha wa kipha ha Ashna uikshicha chakhe na unixiapi. Na le moživekse koškalako. Semniwa. Ashna he tuktewa chipchashna thaluyik pampi ashna iwatkhukshuwa le akanja le tsukshu hechans skacha ashna. Ekiglenasna el asna iokpia ikhat asna ilagije. Nkha kiglaske. Ho he donan kiglele washa chamo hechia I na asna woglagenka. Lila taku otaslale le oon kitrap kile. Wichoya ke na takuku insha wableze na woiwank lila taku le washteste slole ana ata yupach glahana kile he likhta taglexi ana na kotuk tektel na kun wakip khabna na kun aziata ke ana kun isha wakip khabna wichontik sablikhta le ma khat khacha hiu klicha. Welcome to the Oglala Lakota College Storytelling, and we're coming to you from KILI Radio and Oglala Lakota College. And this evening, I'd like to send out my condolences to all those who lost one of their family, and wanted to remember to those of you that lost a family member. So I'll turn it over to my nephew, and he will.
Good evening to all of you out there in KILI land. This is Baha, and I would also like to welcome you to our show tonight. Dona anachop danagag and Chtatu ashte genicha na lila wishki na peum gonis papalo. Lila wibuski lekshi ungalikile. Good to be back up here on the butte. Ogo dona el umshni. Mies wiohian batawa ina hel inawa ina dewa ki wawicha wagalake. Na mitrankshila henaku. Na lila daumpi. Oyok piwa uhab. Waniki et khumpi am petuchans na doctus akhaki akhe hechetus alechecha ata wopche ungichit khuna wazicha he baosla yana huyakhu Thankikia Otkenkia na Wankichitub. Namithoichuki Troshiki Wasniki Ampetu Kubcha Inshai Cha Washte. Na ele in Lechtatuki ha Omakhetcha Wichoch Ahe Wato ha Iwanglakakte. Hekta Oko he ha in Omakhetcha ki Hihuni. Hona hehantu chanashna lila waich ichuzab. Huch chanum ayishtam chiuna ish. Huch waatkam enakiab chiuna. Huch ish iglut chama hechak techchi. Nagak heshke. Shahechims eshna iwahu ich yav. Nish isam zania wawatin ktamich ichunze. Lila ehash da kukusku yawates a. Ho ash omak khetcha waich ichunza wichoch he tokteta hiusel. Doske lukcha ho.
The Bayusna le prince tekta in Vakanja Okart Lakota Yapi Okart in Javechi held in one speech a Keganji Mura. Actu Warlaka. Le Mana in Lechta to Gile le Oman Khatcha le Mana in Kat Hank to Lopra. When Kale in Tokish Kale in Gahanchi Oman Khatcha Chashna le you the Washija resolution up. In let us me Koslet in the Tokish Cape Hintal Tankuku little war. Nalena in me ables. Okay, the no in Khan. Le Ihani Trostua Takon each Ichonze. Hanta het Hos Unganash Hehale or Unkile. Kilena Tros Hetahan Chaunan Cheche, the Tiwa he nice the Tiospy. Lena le Voichala, Lena Tros Unganash Heta U Chanke Iteshnia, Voichonja. Nanagarat le Unkile Tohan Yaki ha the Nagala money than such. Lehanish Tros in Ganash Chante Taha Shinis Nakush Ganash Woshkat Hechak is Witch. Kocha Tros Nakole Tros Moji Tros Nako Ashna le Vonsiktua like a Wongaka Kile Tros le Tohanta Imachare ke ha Ganash le Wichoni wa Ganawa Kile le Athena Inanish Nako Kakana Unchi na the Tiwa Unkitop Kile le Woitala Unhapina Tokata Kale Wabales Nish Woi Wank le Wamspun Camp Kilena Glohamanim Hachale Lena le Ichonzek is Maonip. But some Tros Lehan le Banahalaka Takun Ichonze Hatanash. Che Hani le Wichoniwan le Omani Wanaya Ukile Banahalaka Lut Hokcha Ash Ganash Akicht. Ashchanahanako, Onlakachanako, the Onthokchana, the Handakukut Hokcha, that's a little. So the most Nakola Hanchile Onkilanale wa Ontabekta Hokcha. First Lahana wat Hotho Onta. Naha Ganas Traspanzi. Na Asampi. The Chihani Lakota Nakasapi has comes in. Hona Lahana Komani Shija. Nish Chali. Hona Nakomanas Lahana Ko Iglu on the Hampki head such a Respect. Honatako meni ashna nako mazaska ay khaka. Chilhan mazaska kile ta kukash. Ay khaka. Ha. So ganas resolution was it tiktel ganas mazaska otablu sotin ktesh ne lo
Consequently, Quebec Dominique.
Ganas Beniktes, nie dajesz ganas ak około żyła ganas Beniktes. Ganas malehala. Ganas mazaska ganas akelo mahala. Ja honata ja gadin afri. Is na kus watin mazaska ikcemna ganas. Nakoni akahovri na hias nie hata gadin afri. Ganas hitsum self slash.
Очень тихо.
Очень сильно. На возья кел лечала вахис не микроскопа ктиваса чама ца имуга лавахик то ха банас леем кат ханк лоб хразлиш. Камье тани макариш не. Хо аш. Тос и le Ganahala kawana le oma khatkhetsa lonhiu kele omanas inaj na oksang shaton ktena ha wanigalaking hona le tokiske chanu neis tokiske chamu yukha wamatu khaktishne wamashaking na wachimant khankakt Чакуа, что мы живем на мане, на таку, а чамок такили на блуштангта. Лена итешня, лена вошкатешня. Хедзеся. Гнаш хед на коле вота, хек хайка на чече. Мені наткина таку умазаник тихна ватинг. Tiwahe ki ha echa troka ha e chagole bash. Tiwahe na hoyan ganas hochna kongo chala ha. Na tiwahe kilena. Hoyan le wash which na tuta ha na. Satun to honi le mazas kale echa troka ha e grips. Da hetsasa. Mi milkcha. Na iżasz tuktektel, na ofta na kakle na ganas tuktektel, niż a czykcie wujikchala habne czyć. Na ku ektum żeś nie hani wopila. Le KILI Radio kile lila pilawia. Wana le omakha nglustam. Na kana le omakha tkhachalo hi. Le KILI Radio na heltona oithacha. Chamraska akanka. Ona na ko Oglala Lakota College kile oaphewan kile lila pilawia. Ashna le uchoya ke nesta ko Oglala. Pilawia. Na tona na ko anaropta na kavena. Le oyanke tuktektel. Ganas ka wambli nes Oglala. Tachtokpa. Iwatrok shot khwa he manik khata manik luza ha la manik luza ha ktab le KILI Radio kile hiu 88.7 f la khota tokiske ikchamna shagaloga sam shagaloga da tokiske la khoya
ikchamna shagaloga sam shakomi that hey Shakoli Wabalushka
88.7 Washijako 88.7
Here we check.
How's it
Shagalocha, some Shagalocha 0.7.
0.7. Tuktono have such a head on Lakota wings on to
actions.
Most let me hope that I can't have it to this level to cook a cup for that. I will do
Kiichlapo. Yes, Leah Huntanas.
But some little had done up on the government and the Pilau.
Ha, Lila Pilau.
On the took take the go as no ancient captains. Le Takun was there and cook a cabesna. So I had not washed there. Pilau. Which I heard as a Hebrew, so that you imagine held it Hoshly or a Dokiski looked on where I had the resolution killer in what on here you can consider like this honey what on picked a cavani to Tona Iblucha gets it led no Hoshly Machicalo resolution level. It's because such a Slovashness, a large mission. Slovash.
Yes, leave it on. Bless my. He's Samawaka Knihe.
So, Tamakunga, Hosley, we chose Chaka Killer, has a Katho, Killer Ganas, Hookchat at home. The island not too much dead in the community is a warble as a Taichu. Because Omakat Hetcha what is your resolution? Montanas. Takun Nisha Inajin Ganas Anichibalizing. Takunas Takun was dead Chamukta. Is Takun the Hector Umakha Takun Wagalushan Hetze Chamuktish there. Hetzes. I had 6 Ganas weeks. But I have a resolution there. I asked the question that in the land of killer resolutions. Here, let us rich among the Schnellopin. Till we chunk Kilitron and a Hoslehan in Dilale in town, we chunk till them crop. Down water on the time. Chinahanila Nakola square was on her. She don't crap like that. So I'm going to have school and join our writing to think. Nice, not going to hope up yet. Nice, not going to Takun many square.
And this sector Macron had many gap hope up in Abusa. So I'm many gap hope up in Bladkeshi. Said, do a mass apcha.
A point out killer. Gappy. So there was that head, a patra of gaps.
Oh,
like
that.
But I have a flower, little most abhang. So here, I have a whoopil. Nakuri, Ekton, Tom Casey, whoopil, walking to the Ashna. Yuk personal tiopa yuho.
Khalapi khaya.
The most in the khalapi khaya yes. Dilach ancha. Doctors get smell instant coffee after so instant. After dilach ancha snel khalapi khaya. So hena kumaste.
Gahu pike.
No gonost na komunia higala. Hena dilaste.
Chale when I dictate the khapskatat. Na Hector had Khapskata which Unai Uyam. Na had Hake Hunkahab. On the last show we did together, we passed along some basketball terminology, jargon that had been translated into Lakota. I think there's a list of about 50 phrases. Since then, Kumi Philemon and I came up with a few more. We kept thinking of more situations. Lena Unai Chichiokte. One is pushing foul. Let's say pushing foul on a duck chip. So lukewarm water. Pushing foul on lukewarm water. Warm water bachek iakapi. For pushing foul. No, she is lane violation. Na he wanji na slog iakapi. Nish ganesh wanji igaluzeshni aboki.
Igaluzeshni.
Na wanji ish 3-second rule. He Lakota in wanji treha ochlat che ungeapi. And there the basket is implied in 3 seconds in the kiab. Na wanji ish over and back. Na he tchapa ki awichacho optia. One is hand check or any generic hand foul. Let's say on warm water again. Warm water nape ogalushi check out. Wanji inch no score or basket will not count. Nash wanji o ich be'ash chlachlaki ehani nachmu. In that case, dagani gagish. Inch washteshni gapi. And last one is double foul. Numpa kia ogalushi chapike. When they call 2 fouls at one time. And one that I was thinking of over LNI is shot clock. So maybe I'm gonna say that'll be the word of the day. Shot clock. If anyone can come up with a good Lakota translation for a shot clock. I don't think they're using it.
That's like right now they're using the shot clock all over too.
In double A everywhere.
Yeah. High school and is it all over?
Are they using it in A?
I don't know yet.
Yeah, I think in double A they've introduced.
Double A they're using it. Oh, okay.
I could be wrong about that, but
maybe they're not using it in A and B.
That's a good one to know because like LNI they used it.
Yeah. It makes it interesting.
Something.
Yeah. Shot clock.
So.
Turkish get up the gadget.
And then the other word of the day that somebody asked me to put out there is not basketball related, but it's license plate. License plate. License plate. So shot clock and license plate.
License plate.
Shahana you have. Honey, the Oglala Lakota Nation license plate. Nacht you have.
And then nacht you have. And then how much that's like the Otwa there is no limit. Kahaba will keep so.
Okay.
Those chunks. It's really like chunks that in a channel. Le Kahaba is no way out. When that's right. Hey, what's that? The touchcard of Kilihan, the Ashtoha, the Machpelutek Dashkata, the Chanam Helilaste, Nakunde in the Skate Kilona as is just the Washitu introductions I've had Nakula Koti as the Chanam such a Hanaste.
And I want to do a birthday shout out because I said I would. Tynan Clark, happy 16th birthday. In our class, he goes by the name Chankaho Tchumichasha. Chankaho Tchumhead. Chankaho Tchumskal Wopike. Have a good 16th birthday and hope that the upcoming year goes well for you. I'm
kind of jumping around, but I was wondering these shows that we're doing. These are recorded here at KILI. When we leave here, I'm gonna ask Tom see if all those shows were recorded. It'll be nice to get copies of those and listen to them and see what. I have a list of in my notes what we usually talk about. But usually it's just notes. It'd be really nice to listen to it in like a recording.
Oh. I don't know if he still does. Corey.
Corey. And before I forget too, I wanted to tell like right now it's 25 minutes after, but when I said welcome to the Lakota College Storytelling Hour, I wanted to when I came out of the at Piawichoni at the college, it was drizzling. It's light snow and drizzle that way. And I wanted to say that if you're traveling back towards Rapid City or Gordon or Rushville, the roads are wet, so be careful.
Wakta
or Manipo. And then on this resolution, I'll say this in English. What I said about the resolution was that this is my thought now, and I think my nephew here, he's nodding his head, so maybe it's good. What I said was a long time ago, these resolutions, we in the Lakota way, it's ichunza or ichunze. And when we long time ago, like our life, our culture, that journey that we have, these ichunza are these resolutions. This is my thought now. They come from our family and our tioshpai, our relatives. And then these are like when I say iteshnian, these are for real or for good all through your life. But today, maybe when we make a resolution, sometimes this resolution does not last, right? Or sometimes you break your resolution. So there's a little difference there, but it's the thought is still there, or this ichunze and ichun and these resolutions. To me, it's similar, but long time ago, they're for real. It's not something that you say and then break it next month. Like sometimes we say, well, I'm going to quit smoking, and then you start smoking again. Or I'm going to quit drinking. Or I'm going to quit going to the casino. Or maybe limit my visits to the casino. Or maybe you just spend this much money. And it's usually about health too. And or immediate like health, drinking or smoking or eating. And so it's a real short term. What do you call that? Determination, or so it it's not for real. That's my thought. But if out there, I know some of you have maybe better, what do you call it, explanations or definitions. So be it. Do it with your heart. Yep. That's it. And then I also thank the KILI Radio for the past year, and also to Mr. Tom Casey for all these shows.
And the instant coffee.
And the instant coffee, yeah. It's good coffee. He makes real fast coffee. And we touched on the basketball. And there's going to be more games, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be some good games. I just talked to the girls' coach. He works at the one of our immersion center project. He's a bus driver, and he mentioned that the girls will be playing tomorrow night, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And the boys, I don't know when they're playing. And I really don't have no schedules. I usually have schedules of all the schools, like the Kyle, Pine Ridge, and Red Cloud, and Crazy Horse. But right now I don't have that, so I need to get some of those. Because usually I go to games. Like last night I didn't go. I was going to go to that Pine Ridge Eagle Butte game, but I didn't make it. So maybe I'll get some schedules, and maybe we'll bring them up here, and sometimes we'll touch on it. Okay.
And I got brought up an announcement to pass along that came to me over the computer. And this is about a web page that is it is associated with the Lakota Dictionary, the new Lakota Dictionary that was released over the summer. And I'll just read the email. It says the Lakota Language Consortium is preparing to launch a new web page that will enable the Lakota language community to engage in a democratic process to create an online community for speakers of all ages to suggest and evaluate new words that reflect 21st century living. The new Lakota language webpage will go online December 15th, 2008, so it's already online, at this address, www.lakotadictionary.org, and that's Lakota. www.lakotadictionary.org. This page will serve as a central forum to discuss the language, access a variety of language resources, and generate ideas and consensus on what new words are needed. What are your interests? Here are a few examples of requests that we've received so far. A science teacher wants Lakota words for chemistry and biology instruction. People from all walks of life want new Lakota words to describe modern electronics and information technology. Those involved in the contemporary economy need Lakota words to describe things relevant to financial transactions, online, retail stores, and so on. Participants can use the web page at their own pace, 24/7, discuss what new Lakota words you need, vote on the words and usable suggestions of others, and bring attention to possible errors. Lakota speakers and linguists will also work to ensure that the language retains its integrity and remains consistent through this process. The future vision is to include a complete new Lakota Dictionary with a variety of usability functions online. New Lakota words and usages will assist the LLC keep the new Lakota Dictionary modern and useful for present and future speakers. The site will also serve as the platform for the eventual development of a fully online Lakota Dictionary in future years. So I guess you wouldn't have to go buy it. It would all be at your fingertips online. And it says the online dictionary will be completely comprehensive and include audio for all entries. So I guess you'd be able to click on any word and you would hear a fluent speaker say it out loud, how it sounds like, how the pronunciation is, and the stress. And I know that two other things that they are working on is a spell checker for typing documents using that particular orthography that they're working on developing, something that you can scan over documents with to check spelling, and also something called a lematizer, which I'd never heard of before. But it's something where you can enter in, let's see, how do I describe it? If you're using an English dictionary, you usually have to know a little bit about English to look it up. Because let's say you're using the word to be. The word to be, it changes in different settings. You don't say I be, you say I am, or you are, or he or she is. And those words be, am, are, is, all are different forms of the same word. And somebody that's just beginning to learn English wouldn't necessarily know that. But what a lematizer does is you can type in any of those words and it will tell you what the original form is. So in Lakota, let's say somebody hears the word menikte. And there may not be an entry in the dictionary for menikte in that setting. There may be, but you might have to look under ya, because it comes from ya. Or maybe you heard the word bele, like hiya beleshni. And you look up bele, and the only entry in the dictionary maybe is the word for lake, that version of bele. If you're using a lematizer, you can look up apparently any form of a word, and it'll get you to the original entry. So, like if you heard the word iachu, there's no iachu in the dictionary because it only has the root forms ichu. Yeah. But if you enter iachu into that device, then it'll tell you that it's ichu and it's the u form. You take it, or you take something, or you get something. So those two things for learners should be really useful. And lastly, with that, there's an online forum for people that are interested in improving their language skills. I think there's translation activities. There are discussions about different topics related to the language, and that is another site on that same site. It is Lakota Dictionary.org/forums/index.php. And once again, it is Lakota Dictionary.org, LAKOTA Dictionary.org/forums, FORUMS/index.php. And so I've been on a couple times checking that out, and seems like there's already a lot of people involved, a lot of people asking about words, and I know a lot of people have gotten the new dictionary, and maybe they want to suggest a word that's not in there. You know, maybe I always heard this word, and it's kind of an obscure word, so they look it up here, it's not in there. So they can go to that site and say, you know, look, check into this word, I think it should be in there. Or maybe they find a word and they don't think that the way the usage is described is the right usage. And so they can go on there and say, you know, I don't think it's used the way you said, or maybe there's an additional meaning that isn't in there for a certain word. So I think the whole point is to kind of try to, like they use the word democratic, you know, get it more into the hands of the people to make suggestions and make changes as necessary, and expand the database like that. So anyways,
that's good. So now that's on the internet.
That's on the internet.
So you can actually
use it. As of December 15th.
And maybe that's where the new words will be, right? They're doing new words.
Yeah, so somebody shot clock and license plate.
Yeah, maybe the shot clock will be in there. Or maybe license plates will be in there.
License plates.
I found, like this one here, I brought a story here, and like what you were saying about words. A long time ago, see, today we say wakul. Wakul is like to go hunting. A long time ago, they used the word, I think, maybe I'm saying this is right, waye. Waye. It's in that Tales and Text. So, like, instead of saying waku meninkteshnielo or waku meninktelo, you'll say waye meniktelo. Waye. But we don't use that. Well, it's there, but we use this. This is really common now. Waku, waku.
Yeah, there's only one speaker I've ever heard use.
Waye, yeah.
There's probably more, but rare.
So that's, those kind of things are someday like this. What do you want to call this? This new dictionary, or the new way of compiling words, Lakota words. And then when you put in waku, maybe someday this waye will come in there too.
Related words.
Yeah, related words, yeah. That'll be really good. And it's a spell check too will be really good.
And I think for wakula it would also say that it's a contraction of wakute or wakua.
Wakute. Yeah.
So it would tell you that too. And maybe even that comes from kute, to shoot, wakute, to shoot things or to hunt, shortened to wakul, related to waye.
Wakute. I'm really glad they're doing this because I just got this this gentleman. His name is John Andrews, and he writes for the South Dakota magazine. But in here, I hate to bring for the new year. You have any more before we talk? But I hate to bring bad news, or because I wanted to bring all good news to this first show for the 2009. But since you and I are into the Lakota language, we must bring the bad side too. So we bring the good side, and there's always the bad side. So, and then there's a Lakota word. Tahashi always says, I think it's ikchaptankicho. Where you kind of roll over things that happened in the past. And sometimes you don't want to listen to that kind of talk. But anyway, this gentleman, he must have did a lot of research. He talked to a lot of people. And in here, I was going to highlight these. In the early 50s, now decade is what, 100 years, right? Or 10 years. What is it?
10 years.
10 years, okay. In the 50s, he says, according to Mr. Andrews, the Lakota language began disappearing. Today, Leampetuki, just 14% of Lakota living on reservations in North Dakota, South Dakota, speak Lakota, according to the 2000 census figure. Now, I don't know how they do that 2000 census, what kind of questions they have, or there's different ways of doing these statistics. But according to the 2000 census figures. And estimates suggest the number has dropped another 25% in the last 8 years. So it's probably
down to about 10%.
Yeah. Okay. So now he's saying that the official status for the Lakota language is endangered. Now, endangered, I think, according to, is it Fishman? The one that does Lakota research, and he has like there's endangered, and then I think he has like 4 steps. And endangered is when you have all your speakers are 50 years. Now today it is 65.
Average ages?
Yeah. In 1993, the average age of Lakota speaker was about 50. But today it is 65. Average. Okay. And in those 15 years, 50 to 1965, in 1993, I don't know where he took this 15 years from, but anyway, fewer children learn Lakota. So when a fluent speaker goes home, there's no replacement. Okay, the transmission is broken. Okay, and then it goes on. There's some more statistics in here. Standing Rock. Okay. Ian was Standing Rock. I think in Standing Rock Reservation, he's saying that there's only 14% that speak the Lakota language. And another one is only 13% right here. And the second lowest of South Dakota's West River Lakota Oyanka is Lower Brule, is 4%. But I think that's high too, because I went to a meeting in Lower Brule and they said there's only 1 speaker left, or five speakers. And they all came to that meeting. They were all over probably maybe late 60s. Yeah. And then it went on to say, let's see, I think on the Cheyenne River, they're saying, here, in the Yankton, the D, where the D is common, only 28 people on the reservation are fluent. 28 people. That's just a handful. So I think that that's really like an eye opener.
Wake-up call.
Wake-up call. Because if there was only 5 speakers in Little Brew, only 28 speakers in the Yankton, and 14% is probably high for Standing Rock. And like Cheyenne River, they're saying 20%, and that's high. I know that because I was up there for 5 years on a bilingual project. And in the schools on the Cheyenne River, there's no speakers. Nobody speaks Lakota. There's some that understand. So it is a kind of like a Even on the programs, there's going to be Lakota words. I saw that program, and it's really good to do that.
And then I was talking to somebody today that was saying that the tribe is, or someone in the council is working on an initiative to make the schools more accountable for teaching the Lakota language more thoroughly or more comprehensively. I think that's really good news, and I see it with our students too. We teach students in the high school, and you hear a lot of language teachers talk about students' attitudes towards teaching Lakota language, and sometimes they seem real resistant to learning it, or don't take it as seriously. And I know that a lot of people point to the boarding schools and the stigma attached to the language from that. And I do think that's part of it, but something I also see more and more the more I sort of look into it is that Lakota classes overall in a lot of our schools are really marginalized. And at all levels. So kids grow up and they have kind of their real classes, and I'm using that word real because I think that's kind of how they come to see it. Math and English and science, sort of their core curriculum, and then in a lot of the school systems, Lakota is kind of like gym class. It's sort of an accessory class or an adjunct class. Maybe it doesn't meet very often. Maybe there's only one teacher for lots of different levels, whereas for English or science, they have lots, different teachers for different subject areas. And so by the time they get to high school, and I can only speak specifically about Red Cloud, just, working there. It's only one I know about firsthand. But, I know in the high school we're really trying to make Lakota language as much of an academic experience as any other class, with as high expectations. They're really trying to get them speaking as much as possible, learning as much as possible in the, in the time that we have during the school year. And when they first come to the class, it's almost like they have to leave a certain mindset behind, and that mindset, which they've picked up over the years unconsciously, is that Lakota is not a real class. It's not as much like math class where there's expectations and homework and standards and all that, but it's just sort of kind of like an off class, like it's sort of a semi class. And I don't really blame the students for that attitude, because I see where it comes from, nor the teachers, because I think Lakota teachers are really, really working hard to do what they do. But I just think it's something it's a structural issue. It's that in the schools, Lakota is not as much a part of the school day or the school year or the graduation requirements as a lot of the core academic courses, and so it kind of gets pushed to the side. And young people who have grown up in that situation, from that they get sort of an attitude that it's not something that the schools take seriously, and that the adults that run the school systems take seriously. So they adopt that mindset. They don't necessarily either. And I think that for students to really begin to work harder at it and take it more seriously in their own day-to-day life, it's really got to go back to the elementary level. It's really got to be a solid part of the curriculum. When they start having homework in other classes, they should be doing the same with Lakota language. And I'm not saying homework. I should have brought the list with me of what I called, but in every case I asked them. I said I'm a teacher at a reservation-based school. I teach social studies, but my question has to do with language, which is our school has a Native American language, an indigenous language as their I don't want to call it a foreign language, but as their other non-English language offering. Is that acceptable for students to have that as their foreign language? And every school that I talked to, some of them had to ask somebody else in the admissions office, but they all eventually came back and said yes, that would be acceptable. And a lot of schools want to see that students are taking a second language, a non-English language, because of there's just so many academic benefits to that. So our schools needed a reason to be convinced as to why Lakota should really be a more significant part of the curriculum. It's not just that. Obviously a lot of us, you and I included, really care about the cultural component. It's a central part of the culture. If it's lost here, it's lost everywhere, and all of that sort of thing. And maybe some people really just aren't interested in that argument. They're not interested in the past or culture or whatever. But to those, people, I would say there's a lot of academic benefits too. There's a lot of benefits to students going on to higher education, to being an educated person, to being a knowledgeable person, an adaptable person, and so that's really interesting that you would bring in that article on the same day when I kind of had that conversation with somebody. So
we'll have to touch on that again next time. But we will keep this storytelling. We will have a story. I have a story here, but we'll do that next time. It's called it's a Ohokanka. It's called Ia Hokshila. And then I will do that. It's a short one, and then I'd like to touch on this story that this John Andrews is doing, and also the NIEA, National Indian Education Association. They put out a magazine, and in there they really put the indigenous language on the forefront. So I'll bring that over, and we'll talk about that too. So the language Kilila Handila, it's really on a roll. Even though I brought some news here that says that we're endangered, but we're working. I think there's a lot of people, a lot of teachers out there, and as long as we work together, we're going to be strong. And Galukini. So I want to thank. It's a movement. It's a language movement. It's an indigenous language movement, and then some I always call this revitalization movement. And I think so. We will see you, or we will come up here again next week. And those of you that are listening out there, thank you for listening, and have a good day. And if you have any suggestions, comments, just let me know at the college, or let my nephew Paha know at the Red Cloud School, and we will be glad to read your suggestions. And we want to thank Mr. Tom Casey.
Ala dona nachti anachop ananga kanalila wopila hecha ungeni chapelo. Na ungaps at Hiopa ki Yuzahe.
Hiopa Yuzahe. Anybody can come up here, and I know there's a lot of Lakota speakers out there. A lot of people out there. A lot of you know stories. Come up here anytime.
Chauni Prayachi Antana Shechash Ungini Kampikte. Na KILI Kanshala Gile Wopila Ungeki Abunchimp. Ogo Yohila Abhe Gile Ubchanke. Hocha Ona Trabskata Bika Kes Dominia Iankacha Ke Tam Crash Iuskit Mania Ducha at Oskata Iaza Omani National Wild Train.
I heard him last night. So and on the latest poll, Red Cloud is on the top 10. I think it's 9. Tom will tell you that. He knows all these statistics too. He knows all the ball players. He's happy. So with that, we shall see you next week, and thank you for listening.